You should hear some acid techno in the back on Twitch. Yeah, you should be able to hear like acid techno. Perfect. Ah, dude, I fucking start streaming and the first thing is, are you ever gonna play LE again? I don't know. When they like make stuff, dude. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like when they actually make stuff, like
That's amazing.
they gotta make stuff, dude. Like I'm not like this is like come on, like I start streaming. That's the first fucking comment I see. That's the first thing I start streaming on Twitch, and
That
that's the
happened.
first
That
thing I
happened to
see,
me
dude.
like the day before Power World. Someone was like, "You gonna play Hero Siege again?"
What? Yeah. When stuff happens, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later. Thank you, Sleepy.
All right, later, dude.
See ya. All right. Audio should be good. We should be good to go here. Let me get things set up here. Okay, so that should be great. Yeah, nice. All right, the multi-stream's working. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh my god. Sleepy, you sexy motherfucker. Oh yeah. All right. Let me notify the peoples real quick and we'll be good. Yeah, let me tell the peoples we're streaming and we'll be good to go. Okay. The people have been notified. All right, we are now multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. All right. We should be good to go now. All right. Let's do some we're doing breach farming today cuz it's just convenient. All right, and my YouTube VOD's going too, so yep, we're good. Nice. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my god. Just to make sure everything is like set up right? Should probably turn that off, right? Yeah, it's Path of Exile. I might have to edit that for Path of Exile 2 real quick. 1 second. Just one moment here. Yo, you were playing last Epoch? No, I was not. Uh, not recently, anyways. Okay, that should now show Path of Exile 2 now. There you go. Beautiful. What's up, Gurai? By the way, I have set up the YouTube multi-stream now. You should be good to go now. Ah! Oh my god, we finally got it set up. There you go. Just make sure everything's working. Show what this build can do. Oh shit. Well, that's if the game lets me actually play. What? I can't do that if the game's not letting me play, dude. Wait a moment. What this build can do? I already made a video on this build. If you look in the description of the YouTube stream, I've just been farming I've just been farming freaking womb gifts and stuff because like the currency's crazy on this. Just playing the Spark build I made recently on YouTube. How are you doing, Kurai? I missed you. Sorry, I was busy. Like the reason I haven't been streaming was just I was focusing on getting all of my YouTube handled. EHG shows how insane GG's ability to pump out content. Yeah, I mean it's the standard now. So, Don't tell everyone that you're gonna do live service and all that, and just not do it. Like that's more of the thing. It's like that's like the thing with it is like they were very convinced that they were going to do it, and they told everyone, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do," and they set everyone's expectations up, right? That's like the problem. Like if they're like, "Hey, we're not gonna like do it as crazy. Like we're gonna do it like Grim Dawn or whatever," it'd been fine. Like who cares? I wouldn't have devoted so much time to it either, though. That's the thing. So I don't know. Double edged sword there, right? I'm gonna assume that this is a nightmare on to Gurai. Is the stream quality fine when I'm doing the sparking and all that? By the way, or is it like an absolute nightmare on the screen? Oh, wait, what? Oh, is it pixelized? Is it really that bad? Is it that bad? It isn't bad on my side. I'm noticing. Is it bad on your side? A bit? Oh, I mean, okay, is it unwatchable though? Is it like any other PoE stream? You know what I mean? No? Okay, cool. All right. It's fine. All right. Perfect. I had to make sure because this build's obviously a little cancerous, right? I was doing ritual farming, but the game keeps like crashing and stuff. So it's just not really worth trying to do ritual right now because of the constant crashes. Like, while I can save the ritual and all that by just waiting and all that, like my problem is like I kind of just want to play the game and I don't want to constantly be dealing with a freezing fest. With Breach, I can just like exit the map and come back in and be fine and just checkpoint my way back. Oh, they sun me, Lamel. Doesn't matter. There you go. Gets a little blurry with the sparks. Yeah, I mean, I expect it to get blurry. I'm just more like, is it unwatchable bad? That's more of my question. And if it's not unwatchable bad, we're good then. I'm like not paying attention at all while playing. Did I actually pay attention? So much more damage. Yeah, did you see Mathel was playing it? Dude, I wanted to play Essence Strain that way on Gemling, but everyone kept like getting pissed off at Gemling builds or whatever because they're like the meta right now. So like I stopped making Gemling builds, right? Uh so I stopped making Gemlings, right? And it's like Mathel literally plays the same exact fucking ED Contagion build I wanted to play, and it made me sad. I was like, damn it, you got there before I did. Well, the funny thing is, I was actually going like part of it too with it was I actually wanted to like play a crit version of the build where you play ED as a crit setup. That was isn't that too crazy, too cooked? That was like my idea with it, with like Liminal Coil and Chaos Pops. It's kind of the same build as I'm playing now, but with ED. Yeah, hit damage. Yeah, just for clear, and then for single target, you'd use a different skill, right? That was like the concept that I had because like remember ED actually has decent hit damage. Like ED doesn't have terrible hit damage. You just do Chaos Bolt for that? No, 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 no. But Gemling has the chain though. Gemling has the chain. But Gemling has the chain though, right? Gemling has the chain on ED for free, right? That's why I thought that's why I thought ED is specifically the inbuilt chain, right? Does Chaos Bolt have inbuilt chain on its quality? Yeah, I think you can get quality on that, right? The Nova Proj support. Yeah. I guess you can, yeah. I guess couldn't you just use Chaos Bolt for single target then at that point? Yeah. I just wanted to try all the chains out, right? And run it with like Dominus's grasp and all that, and just have the Giga chains. That was the original concept in my mind. It's too late now. Benefit from Gemly? Yeah, that's why I was thinking ED, right? And then you could just do like something else for a single target. You could like play Fireball or something and just convert it to Chaos or whatever. Yeah, 24 chains on ED, exactly. I'm so angry too. I was gonna play a Spiritwalker with Frost Darts, and it sounded like a really cool idea because it works with Unleash and all that, and you could scale that. But my problem is someone was playing a Gemling version of it, and it was just so much better because it has like free fork on the quality, and I'm just like, why am I even bothering? To be fair, my single target would be higher, but my clear would be worse, right? And I'm like, the whole point of playing Frost Arts would be for the clear, right? That's understandable, Inkarian. I'm currently saving up for a periphery build. You know, like the new bow that they added with the Asmeri Spirits. I wanted to play with the Asmeri Spirits, like an actual minion build. I just been busy. I need to make some currency. Jumbling Tree is better, more damage, barely less tanky. Yeah, that's kind of funny. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I've actually been avoiding gembling on purpose, unfortunately, because the current like thought process on YouTube is like if you're playing gembling, they just kind of ignore you. Yeah, how are you guys doing today, by the way? I'm doing great. How are you guys doing? Like I said, we're just gonna be farming hive blood for a while. It's like funny because like everyone's like doing like fucking expedition and all that. I'm like, dude, like you know refined sibilants are going for 7 div right now? Like, do you guys know that refined sibilants are going for 7 div each right now? You know how easy it is to get some refined sibilants? It's crazy. Refutation nerf? With zero curse effect? Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of crazy too. I actually saw that when Mantle was playing it. I saw how much temp chains he was getting. That's kind of bananas. Imagine playing Chrono, right? Apparently they can only go to negative 75% though. Apparently there's a cap. I feel attacked. Oh, it was just a joke about the temporal chains thing. Like your build idea that makes sense. I was talking about the for temporal chains. Like I was just making a joke because like the whole Sentency node is like 20% slower or whatever. Well, you could just do temp chains on fucking you know, yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, like Breach is like hella good money right now. Right now, I'm searching for cities for other strats and just doing Breach out and go. That's essentially what I'm doing right now. Take 2 days to do their animation. Oh, that's so fucking funny, dude. I love that. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. That's really funny. Uh What's really nice is I'm not recording gameplay, so I don't have to click off my shrines. It's like something really annoying when I'm like working on making footage and stuff like that. I have to constantly turn off my shrines. I'll find like a speed shrine and I'll fucking curse because obviously I shouldn't be showing a speed shrine in the video, right? It's really funny. What's up, Alweezy? How are you doing today? We're just farming for the next build here. Passing time till PoE 1 reveal? Hell yeah. I have one last build I want to eke out before the PoE 1 reveal. Then after that, in theory, I should be done with PoE 2. I'm not sure. It's kind of crazy that. Is it crazy I kind of want to keep playing PoE 2 all the way up to the league? It's kind of funny. God, I love this build, dude. This build's so good. Someone got angry at me on my video the Spark build. They're like, oh, he's playing Spark again, it's like cheating. I'm like, dude, come on. I'm like playing Spark in a completely different fucking way than everyone else is, brother. Like, come on. Like, my Spark build is like so much different than everyone else's Spark build. They're all playing cock and all that. Like, I'm playing a completely different build. Come on, man. Like, who the fuck plays a Spark build for damage, you know? Like, they all play it just to proc Comet and stuff. Like, it's so much different. Where's my other breach? I'm like looking for it. Where's my other breach? Is based on the damage? Yeah, I agree. But like, it also takes all of your spirit and stuff. Like, I'm running a different setup where I only make Spark do damage with Liminal Coil, right? That's like my point. Like, this is without cast on ailment. This is without cast on crit. Like, this is just pure self cast Spark, by the way. Like, I'm not doing any, like, I'm doing, yeah. Like, look, I'm literally only casting Spark. I don't have any other, like, casts on. And, like, we're doing great. Ah, yeah. I think it's fine that you can't socket skills into meta gems like that, like the item skills. It makes them more interesting, especially in this day and age, right? Maybe, obviously, maybe they'll fix it in the future. Who knows? Maybe they'll make a lineage gem that does it, right? That'd be kind of cool, right? They did a lineage gem for it. God, I need to get a better loot filter eventually. One moment here. So nice to be multi-streaming again, though. I know people only like watching through YouTube, obviously, for some obvious reasons, right? Can you like not put fucking like chill ground right where the boss is, brother? Thank you very much. God, chilled ground, dude. Why'd they remove the immunity to chilled ground node, dude? We didn't even get to use it, man. Like, we literally didn't even get to fucking use it, man. We literally didn't even get to use it. I'm so sad about that. Still. Yeah. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Shouldn't be doing that. I guess it's because I'm looking at my own YouTube stream, maybe. Huh. Thank God I can pause. Thank God for that. Okay, so it's not that. Alright, whatever. Just 1 second here. There you go. Okay. Oh my God, I hate temporal bubbles so much. There you go. There is definitely, I think, for how slow the game already is, there's a lot of slows. I think eventually, when we have more and more and more speed and all that, right? For cheaper, I think that'd be fine, right? But yeah, for definitely for sure. I could grab a from nothing though. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. I can't grab a from nothing for speed, unfortunately, because my build actually uses its from nothing for some other stats. Unfortunato. Yeah. Like I don't need to be faster. I just need to not be constantly like I feel like as though if you're gonna add the stuff, you should add more ways of becoming immune to it. Because I don't need to become immune to chill. I just need to be immune to chilled ground, right? And it's like funny because like if I actually cared like I do in Pee-wee 1, so like in Pee-wee 1, you know what I would do? I just wouldn't grab. I like I would just roll my maps differently, right? I would just roll my maps differently. But because of the fact in Pee-wee 2, I just roll maps and I just ignore it. Us as less cooldown recovery speed for this build, right? Like, if I just actually rolled my maps, it'd be fine. It wouldn't be a problem. Well, they literally had the chilled ground immunity in the game. They just got rid of it for some reason. I'm like, okay. How's Eye of Winter, by the way? It's terrible. Have you seen the amount of cooldown it has? It has a 10-second cooldown, man. That's like almost irredeemable, in my opinion. Like it's the same thing with lightning, whatever it's called. It was like a 6-second cooldown, it'd probably be way better. But like a 10-second cooldown, that's just like awful. Even I can't stand by that. It's a little too much a cooldown. If I can throw 8 of them consecutively, I mean, sure. How are you doing that though? You can't add things that add extra cooldown to it. So you can't add the you can't add support gems like this because it can't support skills that already have a cooldown. Are you gonna get 8 of them? Like obviously snap, right? Undying Hate. Oh, what does Undying Hate do? It's just cooldown? That's what it is? I don't know what Undying Hate does. Oh, I guess if you use the second wind stuff, maybe. Sure. Yeah. That could work. Yeah. You'd have to have some beast fucking cooldown though. Some like bananas cooldown. But I guess it'd be fine, yeah. Okay. I mean, if now is Eye of Winter doing enough damage to merit that? That's the problem, right? Now you've entered a thing where now you do damage, but do you do enough damage or that's a good question. I might yoink that idea and try it out, who knows. We could definitely try that out. That does sound fun. Like so how would you get all of the damage? Frost Orb, Orb of Storms, right? Solar Orb, maybe. You don't get plus levels to cold skills. You have to get plus to all, right? Okay, I could see this. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. You're okay. We're starting to see the vision. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know about that. That's cool. All right, I could see that in Karian. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Yeah. Thanks for the follow, book. Started at last epoch. Now we're here. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've been enjoying Pee Wee 2. What about it? Like, I've been really enjoying Pee Wee 2. Like, genuinely, I've been really enjoying it. It has successfully grasped me. Yeah. Guys, I literally started the stream today, and the first message I got was like, hey, why aren't you playing Last Epoch? And I'm like, dude, maybe when they add stuff? Like, just like, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, hey, man, are you making so many cool builds? I know you're not uh, you're making so many cool builds. I know you're not a build printing machine, but you might be the guy to do it. Is there any way of chance of making theme accurate Chronomancer? I mean, we were talking about Chronomancer stuff, shenanigans. I don't know if I Winter can do enough damage, but we'll fucking try, I guess. It sounds cool. I have the currency for it. So you need a solar orb, right? You want a solar orb, a frost bomb, and an orb of storms, right? Right, in Karian? Is that what you'd want? So the ground effect part, is it ground effect and orb, or is it orb or ground effect? How does that work? Also, we'd probably want reduced projectile speed, right? I'm gonna assume. So that the Eye of Winter stays in the same spot for longer. Build? All the Chronomancer builds are off theme. What do you mean? What do you mean they're off theme? Like, you need to be more specific than that. Like, off theme isn't really like what do you mean? Like, well, my problem with the orb effect. My issue in Karian, right? Do the orb effects stack with, right, the ground effects, or are they replacements? Does that make sense? Because time freezing bosses is so cool. I mean, you definitely would probably use the time freeze stuff if you're going to invest this much into cooldown, right? Because it does give you time to set up all the shit, doesn't it? Right? So you probably would you run that, wouldn't you? We could like I said, we could think about. I could POB it for sure. We'll see if it's actually good or not. My problem, like I said, is is Eye of Winter going to actually do enough damage to merit the concept, right? Making Chronomancers a one-shot machine? That's just PoE 2 right now. That's not really fair to say. That's kind of unfair. Well, it's because the game, like, it's because most of the game's difficulty is too easy. That's unfair to say. That's a lot of builds right now. That's just how the game is right now. Once they add more content, then it won't be like that, right? But that's a little unfair to say. It's not their fault that, like, the game's a little too easy right now in that regard, right? Uh Sorry, if you don't know, I'm talking to someone on the YouTube chat, Lamel. We're talking about Chronomancer. Yeah, because like I'm just gonna throw my idea out there in Karian, and I'm going to assume it's either you have ground effects or the orb. So if you have a frost bomb, it gives you cold damage infusion or whatever, right? Wait, the wiki says they stack? Oh my, how are you gonna get all that? The problem at that point is like, how are you gonna get all that? Okay, shocked ground you can get. Shocked ground you can get. I know everyone one shots. Yeah, like I don't know, it's like it's like that's every build right now if you're building anything like proper, right? So okay, my problem is at that point then how do you so ignited ground, I don't know how you'd get that. Oh, curse with ignited ground, right? Okay, curse. You run a curse, that's fine. Chilled ground, you're just gonna give up on that. Like you're not gonna get chilled ground, to be honest with you. And then shock ground could be a curse. Not curse, mark. Because you can get shock ground with the mark. God, that's so much effort though. It's so many buttons. So Frostbomb is exposure? Yeah. So you definitely wouldn't be running Rakiatis Flow, which is fine. Uh yeah, okay. I just wouldn't run the okay, I think chilled ground is a lost cause though. Chilled ground is a lost cause. But I think shocked ground and the other ground is fine. Ignited ground are easy. So you not okay, so you need to cast okay, let me get this right. You need to cast a solar orb, a frost bomb, an orb of storms, a frost bomb, a mark for shock ground, and a curse for ignited ground. Isn't that kind of bananas? That's a lot of buttons. I guess you'd only need to use it for single target, maybe? I don't know what you'd need to use for clear, right? Like I don't know what you'd need to use for clear, right? Oh, between different elements. What do you mean by that? I'm confused now. Do you mean we just need one of each? You mean? So like shocked ground and orb of storms are the same, right? Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. So if I have ignited ground and an orb of storms, right? Yeah, one of each. Okay, that's so much better. All right, that's so much better. Okay, that's so much better in Karian. Holy shit! Because like the amount of button pressing you'd have to do, because you could just run all three orbs instead, right? All three orbs would be fine because you just do orb, Eye of Winter on clear, right? Orb, Eye of Winter, orb, Eye of Winter, right? You'd also get to use Trinity. Trinity would be sick. Chronomancer does not fit this gameplay mechanics, I guess, but it's possible like a Chronomancer, like slowing mobs and time freezing bosses. I mean, you can do that though. People do that though. What are you talking about? Like people do that. It's just the problem is you're looking really late into the season. You need to look like at a Chronomancer build for like day 1 of the season. Does that make sense? Like people are doing that day one of the season. Possible to make something like this? Yeah, it is possible to make something like that for sure. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. Thanks to Inform. Yeah, anytime, man. Yeah, that build's fine. Chronomancer's great, dude. Ow. I wish there was like a way of getting more sun threshold. That was like easy to do. For like energy shield, there is, right? Because there's the shield stuff, but I'm not wearing a shield, right? Okay, we'll definitely try that in Karian. As long as the numbers look good enough, I guess, right? I mean, it sounds more interesting than the build I was going to play next, the Reverie build. Not Reverie, I'm sorry, Periphery or whatever, the bow. The Esmiri Spirit's bow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down there, buddy. Am I gonna lose this breach because of this? No, come on, dude. I'm literally gonna lose this breach because of this shit. God damn it. Wait, I might be able to save it. There you go. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. All right, we're good. We're good. Yay, we saved it. Tink. What's up, Colonel? How are you doing today? We're currently testing the multi-streaming setup. Seems to be working really well, so that's good. I'm doing great. We're just farming some currency for the next build. We were gonna play a periphery build, but Inkarian is whispering sweet nothings in my ear. Getting a good undying hate could be a pain. I understand. That's fine. You just keep swapping them out, though, right? How expensive are they? Oh, they're not that bad. These aren't that bad. Plus one uses desecrate mod. Oh, is it a desecrate mod? What does that mean? So you'd have to. How would that even work? How does that even work? So you'd have to desecrate onto it? Is that what you mean? So you just take this and go desecrate it? Is that what you do? That's annoying. Okay. Oh, okay. How do you desecrate a jewel? Oh, it's that one thing that gets a jewel, right? Okay. I mean, we'll definitely try going for it. If anything, if that fails in Karian, we could play something else. Anything that has a cooldown, like cluster bomb or something. You could play cluster bombs, right? Like if it fails, you could play like cluster bomb, chronomancer, right? Can you not do that? Thanks, game. Wonderful. Which ascendancy are you, Rune Master? No, I'm playing Spiritwalker. Uh, there you go. Stupid freaking shrine thing. Yeah. Can I move? Thank you. There you go. Wait a moment. Can't you use that? Wait a second. Wait, Enkarian. Wait, couldn't you use that same setup for anything with Xerax Revolt? With like Xerax Revolt, like Xerax Refrain, you could play anything you wanted. Oh, you could play that stupid fucking build people wanted me to play. The fucking the Comet one. Not Comet, but like the whatever it's called. The Glory one, right? The Glory one? You could play that Glory one. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm just saying if like Winter Orb fails, right? Yeah, I'm just saying like Winter Orb would fail, right? Yeah, but like look how quickly I get my seals back. Look. But yeah, you're right. Just one moment here, guys. I'll be back in a moment. Do you have any anticipation cluster, or are you anointed? What do you mean anticipation cluster? I don't know what you mean by that. Bringer of Rain build or bust? Not right now. It's something I want to try eventually. It's just like, I'll be honest, like Bringer of Rain's kind of boring right now. Because like the problem with Bringer of Rain is you just play a mace skill. It's just kind of boring, dude. It's just like it's cool and all, but it's also just kind of boring. It's like you could just play a normal mace build. That's the problem with it. Yeah. Wait, I should just do this and then do it in the tab, right? Also, wouldn't you want to play it on a wouldn't you want to play it on a an Amazon, right? You'd play a dual mace setup on Amazon. I just don't know what you run. Like what skill would you run on Amazon? Like what would you run? Yeah, like you'd have to like run it on Amazon, right? I mean, what mace skill would you run? I don't know. My problem isn't Bringer Rain. My problem is mace skills, right? Because like you'd have to run a mace skill, right? Two maces. Uh, I mean, you could play a shockwave. You could play a totem build. Is a totem build interesting at all? Like you could play a totem build, I guess. You also don't get access to Crown of Ice, so you can't do the rage stacking like you normally would, right? Huh. I mean, what would you run? That's the problem. Forge Hammer Glory? Sure. But then you're playing an Amazon for that, right? How are you getting like yeah, but what like how are you getting infinite Hammer of the Gods? You're not playing it on Gemling, right? So and you're not playing it on the Glory generation on Smith of Katava, right? Because you wouldn't want to run this on Smith because that wouldn't even work. Yeah, that wouldn't even work. Uh, I guess Molten Blast would be fine. Using Sadism and Red Banner. Yeah, but then you're not dual wielding though. I guess you could just spam it, yeah. What's Sadism? Isn't that the one-handed mace? That doesn't work though. You'd be using a one-handed mace. Isn't that the one-handed mace, or am I dumb? Yeah, that's a one-handed mace. That wouldn't even work. Because you'd be using the one-handed mace. You'd have to so you'd have to weapon swap just to be able to do this. What do you mean? Wait, okay, this is just confusing, right? So you're saying you'd weapon swap for hammer to the stun, right? You could use a one-hand mace and shield since you don't have to get mage blood. Yeah, but like that's not my point, guys. My point is what skill do you use? That's my issue with it. What do you use? I guess is there a two-handed weapon that works with shield skills, I guess? Cast Volcanic Fissure, Ancestral Cry, and Weapon Set 2. That's so annoying though. I'd rather not play that. That sounds annoying as hell. Yeah, I think you just end up playing a totem build, dude. I've already played Stampede, but yeah, you could play Stampede. I think you just play a totem build, dude. I think you just play Warrior Totem. I think that would be the most interesting thing to do. I haven't played a totem build. Makes your 5 per second. Yeah, but there's like a bunch of buttons I don't want to press. So if we're using two-handed weapons, so my question is then, if we're using, my question, yeah, Ancestral Bond, yeah. So my question is though, actually, so is there like an attack speed thing we could do? Like an attack speed focus set? Oh, there's the new skills, right? Is any of those? No, you wouldn't be able to get enough limit. Hmm. Yeah, it would be Molten Blast or Bust. Is there any cool two-handed maces? Any cool two-handed maces? Why is the Pee-wee 2 why is the Pee-wee 2 Tidebreaker better than the Pee-wee 1 Tidebreaker? No, that's okay, Inkarian. That's a good start at least, right? I mean, we could run Hammer of Faith, right? We could run double Hammer of Faith in theory. Sure. Yeah, I agree in Cloudsidin, yeah. I mean, I could play Molten Blast on totems, I guess. At least the note is guaranteed as long as you have the mod on the jewel. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, we could run Echoing Cry and Earth Shatter. That's just kind of like boring, right? Is there a two-handed mace we would want to use? Is there a two-handed mace you'd want to use with like a shield build? Oh, we could play the Leap Slam Fissures build I wanted to play. You know what? That might be what we play. I wanted to play Leap Slam Fissures. We could play Leap Slam Fissures with the node that like gives you the fissures on Leap Slam or whatever. We could play that. With that with two one-handers sounds kind of two-handers sounds kind of cool. My only problem is like I don't know how I would want some attack speed. So my question is though that Medveds. You do Medveds. Okay, so what you would need to do is you would need maces that have attack speed, base crit, and plus levels. Doesn't work nicely. It only has a 0.65 second attack time. You want some, yeah, 1k div maces? Yeah, yeah. So people, like, I showed this off with the Furious Slam build. Like, even if you have a 0.65 additional attack time, you still want attack speed to reduce the base attack speed that you have. Because this is on top of the 1 second attack time that you have. If you reduce your 1 second attack time to 0.5 second attack time, you have a 1 second attack time instead, which is way more convenient and less painful, right? You wouldn't like move with this, by the way. You just put it on your cursor, right? Uh Does that work? Wait. Does that work? No! Ah, they caught me! Ah! They caught me. Wait. Wait a moment. This with totem skills, but clones? Clones? Wait a moment. Do I have one? I don't think I have one right now. Fuck. Okay. I'd have to try that, but do you think like okay. So in theory, you could run this on martial artist with the clone thing because with my testing, right? Like Mirage Archer has its own limit for skills. Like when you make a Mirage Archer, it has its own limit. And I'm going to assume this applies to the clones created by martial artists too, right? Wouldn't that mean that like that'd be disgusting? Oh, the only problem is like, does it actually work though? Because the issue though is one thing about one thing about like Mirage Archer though is it's really funky with what works with it and what doesn't in terms of how you interact with it, right? That's more of the issue. I'd have to test that. Uh I'll need to change my ascendancy real quick though. Uh no, 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 no. If it works exactly how Mirage Archer works, each clone has a limit of 9, right? At least that's how it's worked in the past. You'd have to test it with Earthshatter. I don't have a martial artist right now, so I can't test it right now. But yeah, we'd have to test that. We're probably gonna try to play the Eye of Winter build next, right? So we'll try that out. But yeah, I need to get back to doing my maps. Yeah, we're gonna try the Eye of Winter build first, but that gives me food for thought for later, right? Is there like a better way of doing rare? It's like sometimes it'll be like rarity or whatever. How do I like make it better? Rare. Oh, maybe magic. Maybe that's better. That's a little bit better. There you go. Won't cause an it won't cause ancestral totem volcanic fissure to have a maximum amount of fissure. Do the fissures go away when Mirage Archer vanishes? No. Well, the totems work differently. Totems work differently than the Mirage Archers. I know that much for sure. Totems and Mirage Archers work differently. So, like for instance, you know Stormlance? If you make a clone that shoots Stormlance for you, it has its own limit of Stormlances. Like I've tested this. It's the same thing with like a lot of other things too. That's actually why they nerfed it with fucking lightning rod, by the way, too. If someone could do like a normal a normal lab run real quick and just give me a TP to the end, you could probably test it. Oh, wait a second. Can't I just do a normal lab run with this? Take it out, go to my other character, ask someone to come in and carry me? Can I do that? I think I can, right? That's a thing, right? Yeah, I could do that, right? Yeah, because I could take it out, right? And then put it back in my stash. Can I do that? You can do that, right? Let me try it out. That'd be insane. That means I don't have to, like, I mean, we're about to test it. Because that'd be insane. Because then I just have to ask someone to come in and just kill it for me real quick. Then I want to ask them to do the actual run, right? I guess this build will be pretty good at doing lab running, huh? In theory. Although the Xeric Arena is a little big, though, actually, now you think about it. Yeah, because I do this, right? And then I leave. Oh, wait, how do I leave? Leave trial. How do I grab my thing? Oh, can I not grab it? Oh, I can't. Oh, that's sad. Oh, between floors. Oh, okay, that doesn't work. Okay, sad. That's sad. I can't use. That's sad. I can't use other characters to do that. That's unfortunate. Unfortunato. Unfortunate. I'm on the fourth live. 5 minutes. You want to send and see? Yeah, I'd love that. Sure. You want to just DM charging mantle. I don't know how long ago you said that, sir. But yeah, that's okay. I don't need it right now. It's just like a just a thought in my head. Now our maps are done. See, now that like when I actually care about doing my maps though, I don't have to deal with temp change, chilled ground, and any of that, right? It's that's like the thing is like the moment I even start remotely caring about my maps, like the moment they like lose all of the annoying parts, right? That's the funny part with it. Cheap Daddy? Sure, okay. Hail me oh, I guess I have to swap my character anyways. Yeah, just give me a moment. I invited you, sir. Yeah, let me finish this breach real quick. I fucked it up. Oh, you're all good. What's up? I pressed the buzz. Oh, you're good. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good, broski. Don't worry about it. Nah, you're all good. I'll just have a friend do it for me later. My problem is I'm not near any of the immunities closeted in. That's like my problem. Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, just let me know, dude. Just DM me in game. It's easier for me to see it if you DM me in game. Or I'm chilling your stream. Hell yeah, man. I'm fun too. I see currency. Oh, you could just like invite me to the party and we can just sit in the party until you're done. And I'll swap classes real quick. That's easier. What kind of build are you playing, Jing Bongo? Oh, it's so nice not dealing with any chilled ground, temp chains. Pass on dodge, hell yeah. That build's really fun. I want to try my own version of it eventually. I just don't know what yet. You're doing it on gemling. For what? Is there a reason for gemling specifically? Because then I wanted to try it on Invoker as a joke. It's playing in Tingle before? Hell yeah. Ah, help me out. Stop, 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 stop. There you go. Come on, dude. Because I want to sprint. How dare I sprint? Oh, am I done with the breaches in this map? Oh, I'm done. Why am I even in here? Oh, no. I am, like, not paying attention. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Clots it in, yeah. That node's great. I love that node. Get lucky? Yeah, I see that. Okay. I mean, yeah, we can always try it. We'll always try it. It's very expensive. Yeah, I know it's expensive. There's a reason why I haven't been doing gemling builds, and that's one of the reasons. Because I don't want to like show people expensive builds. I want to show people like like I call them middle of the road builds. I would say right now 500 div is like pretty middle of the road. Obviously, 1,000 casual players cried out in agony as I said that, but that's pretty middle of the road for me. Obviously, I could go way harder in investment. Like if I only played one build this league, you know how much money I'd have? Can I not? Okay, all right, whatever. Okay. You know how much money I could have if I just played one build a league, though, by the way, guys? I could have so much currency if I only played one build a league, dude. It'd be insane. Mirror into gemling in the moment? Hell yeah. Build budget for this build? It's actually relatively cheap on this one. I made it really cheap. The most expensive thing is just this. This is the most expensive thing. You like those builds? I followed you for years from last epoch. Yeah, I like middle of the road builds for content's sake because okay, so this is my philosophy, okay? This is my philosophy when it comes to this, when it comes to build making. The people who are looking up builds, yeah, you're all good, Jambongo, yeah. So, at least my opinion is the people who are looking for builds are people who don't know what they're doing. If you already know what you're doing, you're probably not looking for a build. You know where to go. You know where to go to find a build. Like Gurai. Gurai is a good example. Gurai is someone who knows what they're doing, right? He doesn't need help from like someone. So who are the people who are actually watching the videos? People who do not have that much currency, right? In theory, those are like a large majority of people. So why dump tens of thousands of divines into a build that like 99% of the people watching me can't even play? It's not a fact about if I can get that much currency. I can get plenty of currency. If I didn't like actually play multiple builds a season like this, like I can make so much currency, it's not even funny. That's not my problem. But my problem is like my audience, on the other hand, the people who play, they don't really make that much currency. So like over like 500 divs is what I would call a little like that's like where I stand right now currently. And I know that's a very low bar of entry for people who know what they're doing. And that is like that's completely understandable, right? Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I mostly cater my content towards people who like your average stereotypical player. And if there are blasters that watch me and have fun with my content, that's cool. But that's just not usually what I'm like trying to like focus on, right? That's just generally been my opinion so far. Cause I don't it's weird, right? 2K divs. I'm even halfway building my Spiritwalker Zoo build. Hell yeah, man. That build looks fun. Fire Tactician, only thing I have is Runeseeker's Call. What are you running on your Runeseeker's Call? What are you doing with supporting? Like what kind of runes are you using? Get those ideas that I can steal and tweak on my own. Exactly. Dude, you know how many people have like used my concepts as like bases for like focusing on their build and all that, right? Like, you know how many people that do that? You know how cool that is? Like, that's so cool to me that people genuinely go and find my stuff and they're like, hey, I'm gonna dump a bunch of stupid fucking currency into this because I think it's funny, right? Like, you know how cool that is? Like, that's so cool to me. Like, it's like one of the most exciting things of being a content creator is like seeing other people take what you do and then just dump absurd amounts of currency. Strength? Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Ow. Ow. Yeah. That's the best thing about making content for this. Oh, it can only appear on third and fourth desecrated mods. The first mods always have effects. Okay, perfect. All right. Only a few zoo builds on YouTube, and Majestic is going over the top having multiple mirror, but at least I can try. I want to play. I'm thinking about playing a minion build. It's on the list. I have a concept for a minion build in my mind. God forbid. That's actually why I'm farming currency. Yeah, that makes sense. Closeted, yeah. That's why I'm farming right now, actually. Is I was gonna try a periphery build. Jin? Yeah, we're gonna do it on Jin. But in theory, you could do it on a tactician too. You could do it on tactician as well. Cast on set minion build? Yeah, I've seen that build. The build's fun. I've been watching what other people have been making on YouTube and stuff. I haven't been ignoring it at all. Yeah, I know the ED Contagion build is out. Yeah. Yeah. That's actually what I was watching earlier. And then playing other characters in Simultaw. Yeah, that's understandable, man. There's only so much you can do about it, yeah. My issue, Jingle, I mean, my issue, Cosmic Unicorn, is my builds, they're not really like what I would call builds people should copy at all. Because the way that I play my characters, I just try to make the theme work for cheap currency. And sometimes when you're like on the cheap and you're trying to make it work, sometimes you don't invest. Like sometimes where you just can't invest into enough defenses to do like expedition, for example, right? Like when you have a 500 div budget and you're trying to make a meme item work, sometimes it just doesn't work. You know, it's just how it is. That does look really fun, Mr. Gurai. I like being able to see other people's builds like that. ED Contagion is gonna like. I'm happy that it's a setup in this game that actually works though. Because like in PoE1, obviously it does not work at all, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can try that. This is gonna be a little bit of effort to get one, huh? That is going to be very important for the build's like playability for sure. Wait a second, doesn't that give your snap a bunch? Oh, that gives your time warp thing a bunch of fucking cooldown charges, doesn't it? Oh, no wonder that build worked. No wonder that concept worked. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, we'll definitely have to try that. Yeah, doesn't that give your snaps and all that a bunch of charges too? Like, it also gives your boss one charges too. Like, doesn't that give everything charges? Holy shit, dude. Wait a moment. We might be onto something, man. And in theory, okay, if you're doing enough ailments, by the way, in Karian, if you're doing enough ailments, right? You know that you can run uh element you can run elemental invocation because the elemental invocation will have its own cooldown, right? In its internal cooldown. You could run elemental invocation as well. Oh my god. We might have something here in Karian. Yeah, I agree, Django Bongo. People don't understand that concept though, really at all. So on YouTube at least. It's like everyone's like saying like, "Oh, I can only make like 2 divs a day or whatever." And it's like, "How are you not making money, dude? Genuinely. How are you not making money?" I don't know how that's even possible. You'd have to like literally just be not playing the game at that point. Like I know that's like such a streamer opinion to have, but it's like I don't know, like what like it's so hard to not have currency. Yeah, additional use globally, yeah. That makes your burst so crazy though. Oh, you could do Chober Chaber with that, huh? Yeah, but then you used plus level to minions on the helmet though. You'd probably be rather off doing Giant's Blood at that point. If you use Chober double Chober Chaber. Yeah, to wield in one hand again, yeah. Oh, sorry, we were talking about the helmet. I'm dumb. Yeah, no, we're being dumb. We were talking about the helmet that lets you dual wield two handers. That's what we were talking about. I was being dumb. Yeah, yeah. Is it sad that it's faster for me to just quit the game, load it back up, and then go back in than it is for me to like actually wait? I just find that really funny. I just find that entertaining, to be honest. Like it's genuinely faster for me to do that. Sad and funny at the same time, yeah. I mean, congrats to the SSD and all that and the load times of PoE 2, by the way. Right? Oh, okay, so I have to revert my NVIDIA drivers. That's unfortunate. If I want to fix that for now, I'll just wait till they fix it. I just won't farm Ritual until they fix it, pretty much. Pretty much, I just won't fix. I won't play Ritual till they fix it, which is fine. I'm fine with farming Breach for the most or not. Okay, whatever. Oh, apparently not. Horror, 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 horror. Har 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 har. I got stun locked. Har har. How dare I? How dare I try to speak to my chat? I know, terrible. How dare I speak to my chat? Yeah, that's the biggest flaw with this build is just not being able to get any stun threshold anywhere in a reasonable amount. Like stun threshold is a very premium stat, to be honest with you. Because like in theory, I have plenty of chunk because I have 2400 HP and 2400 ward. Like I don't die because I'm taking damage. I die because I get stunned and chain stunned in a row, right? And it's like you literally can't fix that because there's no ways of getting enough stun threshold without like it's painful. You have to put in so much effort for even just a smidgen. Yeah, you can be immune to it when you're not playing a ward build. My problem is if you're trying to play a ward build, you just end up with way less stun threshold. Because the stun threshold for ward is on your shield. It's a shield mod. No, on ward? Yeah, like, what are you playing though? How much HP and all that versus your ward and all that? Like, what are you doing for stun threshold? Are you using a shield too? I hate this boss so much. Refutation? Yeah, that works fine. Yeah. I just don't use it because I just don't want another button. I'll be honest with you. Like I'll be completely Spiritwalker grenades. Okay. Oh my god. No, come on, dude. Dude, how did he have the time to do that? Dude, that's so fucking annoying. That is so fucking annoying. You got the bear charm? Yeah. That is so fucking annoying, dude. I hate that boss so much. Like, I literally killed him and his thing still went off. It's like, that's so fucking annoying. I think 14% base crit could be good enough for cock in theory. Yeah, why? What are you thinking about playing? Tink. It seems to work. Yeah, okay. Is this a good league starter for the new Curse the All Flame League? Totally, yeah. Go right ahead. I have no idea, JoJo D2. Totally 10-10. Oh, okay. Okay, I could try that. I usually haven't used those because I. Oh, it's only 10 div? I can try that. Okay. Or just, come on. Come on. Game? Thank you. It's like, please. I could try that. Do you think phase form 30% less damage taken will reduce sun? Yeah, it should. It should. In theory. Oh wait, for refutation, I have no idea. Because the block stuff is, I don't know how. In theory, it should work. Yeah, I could try that. Sure, I have currency. Or defense, yeah. T4 rituals, hell yeah. I found one headhunter this season. I guess dousing charm is fine. I'm not really dying to ignites right now. All right, I'll try this out. I'll take your word for it. We'll try it. Yeah, bear, not boar. Yeah. How do I tell I have it? Where is it? Here you go. Yeah, hunted by Asmeri Spirit. There's it. I mean, that definitely feels good. I have way more life now. All right. Thank you, Chatter. Thank you, Rogue Arcade. Thank you so much. That's sick. I'll be honest, I didn't even think about using these because like I've been so busy. I haven't even think about using those because I forgot they even existed because I didn't play the patch that they added them, right? Well, the thing is too, now that I'm done with the guide, I can like actually invest into the character. I forget about that. Like when I'm done with the guide, I don't have to be stingy anymore. I can actually spend currency, and actually improve my character. Okay, give me like one moment here. I'm gonna kill this boss. Like I forget that like because of the fact that we're done with the video on this character, I can actually it's pretty. Oh, I'm talking about the beginning of the season in Karian, like in comparison, like at the beginning of the season, right? It's like a completely different thing. Yeah, if you compare it to like the beginning of the season. Okay, let me what's your name? Fuck. Oh yeah, it's here. All right, I'm here, sir. As a zoo build, I have no idea how Headhunter interacts with minions at all. I'm ready, Mr. Cheap Daddy. Good at boosting? Got the vase relic in? Oh, okay. I hope it's fine. You don't have to do this, sir. Yeah, I don't think Headhunter works on minions, yeah. oh 07, cheap daddy, oh 07. Good luck. Okay. How much HP does he have, by the way, cheap daddy? I can't remember how much HP he has, like raw HP. Thank you, sir. Is the person that's doing CDR is using some remnant with Kajuti Red? He's doing cast on dodge. Is strong with defenses. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. Because I've I'll be honest, guys. I haven't done a 4/4 Sekima in a very long time. Like, I'll be completely blunt with you. I've with 3 million players. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I have not done. Yeah, anytime, sir. Uh, I've not done a Sekima in a very long time. Like, I'll be honest, I've been absolutely abusing everything when it comes to that. Like, I don't even fucking care, dude. Like, I don't want to do a 4/4 because it takes like 5 years, right? Yeah. Like, it's less about the strength of the build problem. It's more like having to do 4 entire floors of it, right? Oh no, I don't think it's hard. It just takes forever. That's my problem. At least back, like, you gotta remember, my thought process for Sekima is also patch 0.1. That was the last time I did a 4/4 trial of the Sekima. By the way, I want to point that out. That was the last time I did trial of the Sekima. Like, it was a long time ago. The game was in a completely different state at this point, right? Like, it was a completely different game at this point. Like, point one was a completely different place than now. God, I was trying so many different concepts, dude. Yeah, that's so funny. All right, so wait, where'd my gem go? Oh, here it is. Okay. No! No! They thought ahead. No. That's what I assumed, but that's really funny. Ah. Yeah, I agree, Unicorn. Yeah, I agree. I'd rather just pay. All right, rip to that idea. I kind of assumed it wouldn't work, but we had to check, right? Thank you for the respect, sir, by the way. Unfortunate. I assumed that would be the case and all that, but it's just kind of funny. All right, we got this. Oh, I need to finish this map still because still shit in here. Still breaches. I find it really annoying that like I can kill the boss and still not have vision of the map though. I really don't like that at all. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. That's annoying. Was a good ability to use high armor, high sun threshold? Anything with refutation, to be honest. Refutation's a good start. Do double damage. That's really cool. That's really cool. I need to play around with that skill still. Is Deadly Resolve any good? I have no idea. I've seen people use it, but it doesn't look that good from what I've seen. Yeah, that stun threshold's been pretty good, Rogue Arcade. I'm not getting stunned as much for sure. Yeah, I am not getting stunned as much. Nowhere near as much. Yeah, that was a good idea. Thank you, sir. What does it give you? Stun threshold. Wait, 20% reduced damage taken too? Wait, this shit's broken. What the fuck? Wait, this shit's broken. What the fuck? That shit's broken. What the hell? For 10 div as well? Holy crap. That shit's so broken. Well, I have bear too, dude. Like, look. Holy shit. That's so broken. That's so broken. What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? It gives you 20% DR on top of 20% HP, on top of 60% increase stun threshold, and increased stun buildup, by the way. And stun buildup, by the way. You don't get it, Dreads? You need the movement speed? Yeah, but like, oh my god. Can I get more pins, Jonathan? Can I get more pins? Can I get more pins? Why do you restrict my pins, Jonathan? Jonathan, please. I've never seen this one. That's funny. Boar is also good? Yeah. I'm sure it is. What the fuck? It took me a second to like read it for a second, you know? Like it took me a second to realize what I was reading. Yeah. You know what's really funny? I gave my mage blood away. I actually gave my mage blood away to a friend because I stopped using it for videos because people kept getting pissed off. So I literally gave my mage blood away. I didn't even sell it for currency. I just gave it away because I was getting genuinely that many complaints constantly about using it. Like I was getting so many complaints about it that I legitimately just stopped. Just stopped. I just stopped. Like legitimately. Because like that was just that many people complaining about it. And it was just like it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's just genuinely not worth dealing with it. The people who know, you know what I mean? Like the people who know Mage Blood is really good, they can just put it on themselves. Like I don't have to like tell them to put it on kind of thing. It's better to make the casual player feel better about themselves, you know? Yeah, that's really funny, Unkarian, yeah. Especially when you're doing ritual. You know, like the backward rituals technique where you do the ritual in backwards format, where you do the boss ritual first and then all the other ones, so you get more rerolls and stuff like that, right? That's what I usually do. And if you die during that, you need to play a really chonky build for that, because if you die accidentally, you lose the entire map, which is really funny. Yeah, I saw that the Fang of Frost stuff works really well with the one notable that like makes your ray shield or whatever inflict parry. No, yeah, I agree. I agree, Gurai. Oh shit, I wasn't even paying attention. Lamel. I like looked away to read your message. Well, my issue, Gurai, my issue is I'll have a fucking 1,000 divine talisman on my character, right? I'll have like a 1,000 divine talisman, and they'll complain about the mage blood instead. That's like my problem with it. It's like if you're gonna complain about the budget of the build, can you at least complain about the correct part of it instead of just like you know what I mean? Like if you're gonna be dumb, can you at least be right when you're dumb, kind of thing? Like you get my drift. Like if you're gonna do it, you do it right, right? Oh, I fucked up. I didn't. I didn't infuse them. Yeah, I agree. Cosmic Unicorn. That's like my issue with the whole thing. Whereas the damage, I didn't infuse my spark. Yeah, I forgot the infusing on my spark. Yeah. That's like my biggest issue with it all, in my opinion. Yeah. Could you safely sprint when you have that much Clotzidin? I wonder if you could safely sprint at that point. Yeah. Looks familiar? This is a self-cast spark build. It's not common or anything like that. This self-cast spark. Like my spark is actually the one doing the damage. And I'm investing into spark doing damage. And this build is like so much cheaper than you could possibly even think of currency wise. The most expensive item on this character is 150 div or whatever. So I want to point out, yeah, like this character is absurdly cheap for what we're doing right now. Perma row mounted, yeah, that's really funny. It's in the name, yeah. Temu Temporalis, yeah. Mirage is not going core. Wait, doesn't that mean we're not gonna get the belt? Does that mean we're not gonna get the belt? No! The belt's not like, oh no! The belt, the shrine, they gotta, come on. It says that you can still, oh wait, guys, there's a shred of hope. Wait a moment, guys. The Baria that summons the boss is still usable in standard. There's hope. There's hope. There's hope, guys. There's hope. There's hope. There's hope. There's still hope. If they're making it still usable in standard, they're probably gonna let us drop it in a different way, right? 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 I know it's so nice. I know, that's why I'm like so sad about it. I don't care about the Mirage itself. Like, yeah, it would be cool if it stayed core, but like it's not that big of a deal, right? It's more like the belt. Dude, I'm just gonna have to play standard next season. I guess I'm just gonna have to play standard next season, guys. Rip. Not playing the next season, just playing standard. So I can have access to the Shrine Belt. Give it to you as a quest? Yeah, of course. Yeah, thank you, Rogue Arcade. Yeah. I'm happy the astrolabes are saying those are pretty fun. Quick, quick! Someone put the belt in one of the things, the keys. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like one of the keys, one of the caches or whatever. Quick, someone do that. Someone spend $500 for that. Quick, quick, before they remove the ability to do it. Hurry! I don't even know if you could do that in the first place, by the way. That's an understandable, Cosmic Unicorn. I've been playing for a very long time, so that's why I somewhat know what I'm doing. Well, Dreadful start in Pee Wee 1 League? I don't know. We gotta know patch notes first. Patch notes, baby. Although Conflagration's looking pretty cool, but I'll be honest, guys, I might have to play a blaster for next season. Like a Giga build. That's my current thought process. Like, I'm not gonna restrict myself in PoE 1 the way that I restrict myself in PoE 2. If I put investment in my character, I'm putting investment in my character. PoE 1 people should know better at that point, right? At least in my opinion, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I like Conflagration and the Conflagration build. That build I enjoyed that build a lot. Extra crits on the monkey. What about it? 1 second here. 2% maps on the Atlas? Yeah. Well, you should run the Cosmic Unicorn. Run the Jado node that randomizes the map. Can't you run that? You can run that, right? Run Jado. Banners, yeah. That poison banner, the bleed banner build, the corrupting blood one, I mean, seemed pretty fun. That looked fun. I'll be honest, I haven't really given PoE 1 that much thought yet. I need to like actually do so, but it's been a while, dude. It's been so long. Serena sucks. Yeah. No, that makes sense, sir. That does indeed sound really annoying, sir. Yeah. That makes sense, Cosmic Unicorn. A week, 7 days, 10 hours to get it? That's crazy. That's a lot of time. Holy. That's definitely a lot of time. Holy. Sword skills will be good? Yeah. They should be the fast attacking kind, right? In theory, right? GGG, right? Full Snake Temple in that time? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could have. I have no idea, man. I'm sure there'll be some Impale themes and stuff like that, right? Like, there's gonna be Impale stuff for sure. Dude, can you not do that? Oh my god. Ugh. Turn off your computer like it does for another friend? Oh, that's crazy. I would be very angry if that was the case. I'll be honest with you. If it shut off my computer entirely every single time, that would definitely be an issue for sure. Miss it so much, yeah. Comet got nerfed into poop? What do you mean? What? I thought it was still fine. You mean the curse version where you like cast a bunch of curses and stuff? You mean that one? The freeze is still there? Yeah, at least the freeze isn't that big of a deal. If it was crashing every time, that'd be way worse. I feel like when it comes to that kind of stuff, Cosmic Unicorn, my philosophy when it comes to builds like that is like you knew it was gonna get nerfed. You should expect it kind of thing. You can mourn the loss of it for sure, but you shouldn't be angry when it happens. Like you should just be expecting it, right? I've seen a lot of people have problems with this idea that like their stuff is untouchable no matter what they do, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's like the problem a lot of people have is they don't realize that like in that case you just need to find something new, right? Dude, they have to nerf Minion Pact. They have to nerf Minion Pact. There is no way they don't nerf Minion Pact, bro. That'd be ridiculous. Like, dude, if they don't nerf Minion Pact, I'm just gonna play Pee-wee 2, dude. Like, if they don't nerf Minion Pact, I'm just gonna play Pee-wee 2, dude. I'll play in a dead economy. I don't care. Yeah, that's understandable, man. Yeah. Yeah, that would be really annoying. I've fallen and I can't get up. Should try to look into expeditions. When it usually comes to that Cosmic Unicorn, I usually try the league content the next patch. So like I'll do like expedition next patch, right? I'll be honest, I'm not really that big of a fan of the current expedition, so I like my I like my like I'll be honest, if I had my choice of what I would be farming right now, I want to farm more ritual, but because of the constant freezes and stuff, I can't farm it right now. I've been making hella bank on catalysts. Like you guys aren't paying it, like you guys aren't seeing it, but I think I'm like up like 100 divs right now since we started the stream on just catalysts alone. So I want to point that out. And that's not even taking into account the extra the womb gift as well, because I've been dropping a lot of extra womb gifts as well. There's our Pee-wee 2 BV. Yeah, I know, right? Like I'm making hella currency. Currency making isn't a problem for me. The way that I view currency making is it's just simply means to an end for when it comes to making builds. I don't make currency guides on YouTube because I'll be honest, I don't make guides on YouTube. I showcase my builds. I show other people what I do. And if they're inspired to try the same build, that's good on them and cool. But I'm not here to like be customer support. That's like my problem with it of late is after dealing with it in last Epoch Land, I just don't want to be customer support anymore. I don't care if I'll do like way better on YouTube. I don't care if like I'll make more money from like people who will like constantly DM me asking me to like set their characters up for them and all that, right? I don't care. I genuinely don't care. I'm not customer support and I refuse to be treated as such. Genuinely. Like that was like one of the reasons why I burnt out of streaming last time was like that's like why after the Pee-wee that's why after the last Epoch League started, by the way, I took a break from streaming for a while. It was literally because like I was essentially getting treated like I was like customer support and like I just don't want to do that. Like customer support's not my job, man. That's not what I signed up for. Genuinely. Like genuinely, I don't want people to watch my like to play my characters. Like I genuinely don't. I could not be asked if you don't play my characters. I don't want you to. I genuinely don't want you to. I would prefer if you didn't. Maybe like be inspired and use some of the parts into your build, right? You know, like for instance, the tech with like Spiritwalker and Zarek's Revolt and all that. Sure, but like I would rather you just play your own build, man. I just don't want to be tech support anymore. If I wanted to be tech support, I'd go get a job that like actually pays me for my tech support stuff, right? That's like the thing. Is like I could just go get a job in tech support instead. And it would just be better for my mental health in comparison. Like, you guys know what happened? I don't know if you guys know what happened, but like I was like streaming and stuff. I was like streaming and stuff. The LE season. It was like day 2 and my throat was dead after playing all day. And I was like, I'm not gonna be able to talk that much because my throat was dead. And someone was like, but that's your job. And that's like what triggered me into like not wanting to stream anymore. Thankfully I've gotten over that, but like that was like a pretty big moment for me. I was just like I realized I had my epiphany. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore, you know? Yeah, I understand 10 ton. Yeah, I agree. Well, the problem is it's like parasitical, right? It just like you allow people to attach yourself to you like you're the host and they're the parasite, right? Because people are so willing to do that for fame and fortune, right? Because it's so easy for people to do that and they want to do that, it creates parasites. And you just deal like and everyone has to deal with them now. And like in my opinion, it's not even gatekeeping, really. Cause like I give all of my info, right? Like that's like the thing. Gatekeeping would be like not showing the planners of my characters. It would be not showing what I'm playing and what I'm doing. Gatekeeping would be me literally not making videos. That would be gatekeeping, right? In theory. But I don't do that, right? I just don't want to tell people how to play the game. I just want to show people, hey, look at this cool stuff I can we can do with this skill or this that skill, and that should be good enough. I get that you don't want to look into expeditions. And you're, I mean, so much current. No, 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 no. I agree, broski. You're all good, cosmic unicorn. No, it's less about that and more about like I don't know if you see. but I haven't even done the quest for it. You see that? At this point of the league, I don't even want to do the quest for it. I'll be honest with you. I can't be asked to do the quest. I'd rather just go and play the game. That's like part of it too. It's just like genuinely like I'll do the quest next season. Those are like those big fish that clean sharks. Yeah, but those are beneficial though. That's not a parasite. That's a symbiotic relationship, right? That's like the symbiotic relationship. I know you can get permanent upgrades for it, but it's such a small amount of upgrade that like it's not that big of a deal for me. But yeah. A symbiotic relationship is like if we're all sharing concepts and ideas together like we are in Karian, like we help each other with finding builds and stuff like that. That's a symbiotic relationship, right? Why is my game lagging so much? What the fuck? Stop. Like the thing. That's a symbiotic relationship. You help each other, right? Yeah, exactly, Constantine. Yeah. I mean, even when I wasn't doing Temple last league, like Fate of the Vol, I was still making currency. I was just doing Abyss farming instead. Can we not? Holy shit, dude. Can you not? Holy fuck. What's going on? What the fuck? Game? Game? What's going on? Game? There you go. Holy shit. Logbooks in point 4? Yeah. Like, there are plenty of ways of making currency that wasn't the temple. You just had to, like, actually look around and stuff. Any goals you'd like to achieve this league? Not really. Just play a bunch of builds. Play as many builds as possible. That's my current goal. We're at 12, I think currently. Yeah, we're at 12, I think. I think we're at 12. I'm pretty sure we're at 12 builds this league, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, we're at 13 builds of the league. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, 13 builds this season. We are at 13 builds this season. Holy shitballs, dude. Holy shitballs. 13 builds this season. Goodness fucking God. Well, what's really nice is you just level a few characters, Cosmic Unicorn, and then you just keep respecking, and it's fine. Respecking is so convenient now. Why is my game like what the hell? Stop. Why am I getting this like random wait a second. I have like a 1 second like delay on my character right now. I need to play with the fence. I need to play with the fence skill. You know what I'm talking about? I need to play with that skill still. Farming charms? Hell yeah. How is farming charms? I guess it's not that good now, right? Could not do shit with it. What build are you talking about? What archer build? Cosmic Unicorn? I hope it wasn't my build, right? Cosmic Unicorn? Are you talking about the... I hope you're not talking about my build, man. Because I played a Bow Spiritwalker character this season. I hope to God you're not talking about my character. No! What the fuck? You played my build! That was my build! You're talking about my build, right? Yeah, you are. Yeah, Miso. Yeah. That's my build. Yeah, what you have problems with? It was terrible, I think, so I'm afraid. What do you mean it was terrible? I still got all the gear for it. What do you mean it's terrible? What about this is terrible? For the budget, what about this is terrible? Like, for the budget. I could do 0 damage with it. I don't know. Are you watching the screen? This is like the thing I don't understand when it comes to this. This is like the thing I don't understand. I'm like, you are literally... I have 500 divs. Yeah. I spent less currency than that. Other than, like, the Mage Blood. And the Mage Blood's not required. Down the drain gone. You're watching the screen. Like, I don't know. What's the problem? Like, that's like my issue with this kind of like concept. Is like, I did 0 damage with it. I'm like, well, I'm obviously doing damage with it. Otherwise, I wouldn't make a video about it. That's like you'd have to show me your planner and your gameplay and stuff. Like, look, like, is that doing 0 damage? Was that 0 damage? Like, okay, I missed him, to be fair. 1 second here. He has to stand still for more than half a second. That's 0 damage? I had to run away from every single mob that went my way. I didn't. I specifically made it so that your presence AoE is 0. If you had a problem with presence AoE, that was like a self-made problem. Like, I literally described presence AoE in this build. Where is it? I did 100% like yours. Then you shouldn't have had a problem. Where is it? Where's my presence AoE discussion? It's somewhere around here, right? This is like so annoying. What the fuck? Let me find it. Dude, why is it not showing up? Like, I literally talked about presence. Is it after? No, it's not after. Oh, it's like really close, right? God, this is like so annoying. I don't know why YouTube's being so... There you go. Yeah, here. I explain presence right here. Yeah, here it is. I explain presence right here. Oh, yeah. Wait, where is it? No, it's not here. Was it before this? I think it was before this. I genuinely can't remember because it's been that long ago. Where did I explain it? I explained it in this video. 1 second. I gotta turn off my music here. Yeah. Oh, here you go. So, you see that small little circle? That's my presence AoE. See that small little circle? That's my presence AoE. You see that? Mobs literally can't be near enough to you. They literally can't be near enough to you. And if there's like a rare mob, you put down a frost wall. right? Like you put down a frost wall. If it's a lone rare all by itself, like I said in the video, I added the same. Okay. That's like I haven't synced on PoE Ninja. I was putting frost walls all the time. Why were you putting it all the time? You don't need to put it down all the time. Is your gameplay not looking like my gameplay? That's like my question. Like, does your gameplay not look like my gameplay? The damage non-existent compared to extra crits monkey. Non-existent. Non-existent damage, by the way. Non-existent. Have you tried 4 Tablet Abyss? That's not what I farmed with this character. That's not what I farmed with this character. Did you actually watch the video and listen to what I farmed with the character? It's a budget build with budget investment as a bow build. Like, I didn't farm 4 Tablet Abyss. I did. Okay. Well, here's your problem. You did stuff that I didn't say to do. Did I say to do that? I didn't say to do that. Look, I'm literally using a lionized glare, but expected more. My mistake. It's literally it's a lionized glare, like with no corrupt +1 arrow, right? A grip of Cool Mac that that doesn't even have that many mods that actually help us. A random rare gold ring with rarity on it. A brass dome that's maybe 20 divs, right? Like a random helmet with a little bit of rarity and like some runic ward. A +2 level to all projectile skills amulet. Not even with like rage. I don't even have rage sustain on this character. I could put rage on it now, because the expense. My quiver is garbage. Actually, my quiver is like okay, right? Like my gloves are actually pretty okay. And I had a mage blood on for convenience. You could swap it with any other belt. And then like my boots are just some, like I didn't even runic ward my boots. I forgot to runic ward my boots. Like I'm running a 1 div, it was like a 5 div Stormcaller jewel. Like other stats are mandatory. There's no stats that are mandatory on this. There's no stats that are mandatory other than a reduced presence area. But all grips of Cool Mac have reduced presence area on it. What do you mean mandatory? The reduced presence area is the only mandatory stat. That's the only mandatory stat is the reduced presence AoE. I don't know. Am I being too mean here? Like increased area of effect? It's just 17% increased area of effect. That's not going to affect you at all. You could just run whatever. Like you don't have to run this. Like I'm not like I'm using a Rockiatis. That's probably the most expensive item on this entire character other than the Mage Blood, by the way. That's huge. What do you mean that's huge? No, it's not. It's only 17% area of effect. You could get that anywhere. You could get on the passive tree, dude. Like you're literally like right next to area nodes. 12% area of effect isn't that huge, man. Like, if you want to see what people have done with expensive versions of the build, sure. One moment. There have been people that have done expensive versions of this on Gemling instead. If you want to see the expensive versions, here you go. I don't like AI thumbnails, but I'm just going to show this anyways. It doesn't matter. Like, this is what you can do on Gemling. This character is like 15 times, like a bajillion more expensive than mine. I had no screen wide clears like I would hoped I would. Are we watching the same video? Are we watching the same video? I don't know. I'm done with this conversation. Gemling different. That was the. I'm okay. I'm moving on from this conversation for my own sake. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm moving on from this conversation. Reality doesn't exist. Up is not down, down is not up. Mars has aliens on it. Uh like have you seen the aqueducts on Mars? Reality is an illusion, exile. Blame Sleepy Cat? Yeah, I blame Sleepy Cat actually. You're right. You're right. I should actually blame Sleepy Cat. You're right. Dude, what's going on with my latency? You guys see my like did you like my question for people that say that though, guys? Like my question for that is like, did you think I like faked my gameplay? Like you think I like went and like used an AI tool like Claude to like make new PoE2 gameplay to pretend as though it's like a different character or something? Like that's my question. It's like, what do you think I did? I was pointing it out. It's still probably very good. Maybe it's just me unskilled. No, it's not even that, bro. No, no, no. Like it's not. I want to point out, by the way, Cosmic Unicorn, you are not the only person that had issues with that build. A lot of people had issues with that build, and it's like it's understandable. I'm not complaining about. Okay, so the issue with this that I have isn't the fact people had issues with it. Tab in the background increasing latency. Yeah, I do have a few tabs open. Let me turn off some. My problem isn't that. I had a lot of people that couldn't really replicate the build and they were having issues with it, right? Which is understandable. That's not really my problem with it. My problem with it is whenever this happens, the immediate thought process is to immediately blame the person who made the build or the build itself. That's like my problem with it is there's this mentality that the moment something doesn't work exactly how I think it's going to work, it's obviously like the build creator's fault. Like for instance, like what you said earlier about like the 4 tablet abyss thing, it's like no, I didn't farm 4 tablet abyss with it. I farmed 4 tablet delirium like fractured maps instead. I don't really think that like adds much to the conversation either. Like I didn't farm the same exact content other people farmed because like I was doing other content. Like I didn't farm expedition with it because I wasn't doing expedition at the moment. Like that's like my problem with it is that specifically. It's like does everyone just expect everyone to be farming the same content? It's like I'm farming expedition. This guide with no expedition gameplay in it obviously is playing expedition, right? That's like what I'm confused about, right? That is what I'm confused about. Like for instance, like if you immediately like put in like 200% delirium with a budget build, like what do you expect to happen? I don't know. Like what do you expect to happen? Yeah, like for the Spiritwalker build, I did quad tablet abyss farming. Not no, I'm sorry. Quad tablet breach catalyst farming. I did catalyst farming with it, and then I did fractured maps quad delirium tablet farming for as much like quantity and rarity as possible to try to like drop fracturing orbs, which was pretty good, right? I guess I took all rounder, knew not what I was to deal with long Willinosum and stand still deal damage. I mean, I wasn't really standing still to deal damage on that character. You don't have to actually stand still, do you? You just kind of burst out your damage and then you move on. I don't know. Kind of like how I'm playing right now. Like, for instance, if you wanted to do that content, by the way, like the more like expensive, more like difficult content, like the gemling version is really good for that. I just didn't make a video on the gemling version because the gemling version is expensive. If I made a video on the gemling version, no one would have been able to replicate the character. Oh my god. No one would have been able to replicate the character. So there was no point in making a video on the gemling version, right? Because like if 500 divs was a lot for you there, right? If that was a lot of currency, then like you wouldn't be anywhere near being able to invest in the gemling version, right? Which is like why I played the Spiritwalker version was I was trying to do it on an absurd budget, which I did do it on an absurd budget. Like there are people right now that like are investing like 5+ mirrors into their character, if not more. And I'm like making builds that are like at most 500 divs, right? In comparison, like that's a big jump. That's a huge jump, man. Like 3 hours and they have to work somehow, gameplay wise, and it'll work out for me. Yeah, no, you're all good, Cosmic Unicorn. I'm not, by the way, I'm not angry at all or anything like that. Specifically, you, like, you're fine. Like, I'm just, I'm just more like, it's the culture that I'm angry at, if that makes sense. And it's not your fault at all. This has just simply just been something that's been like brewing in the background for a long time. It's like there's this weird concept on YouTube that everyone wants a budget build. They want a budget build that does the most damage possible, that's the tankiest as possible, with literally no downsides whatsoever, and no investment, right? No investment whatsoever. That also clears all the content in the game and exactly all the content I was farming before, if not more content, right? And that's like, you can't have it all, right? The moment you try to have it all, your DP, like your currency balloons, right? Like that Spiritwalker setup that I was playing was like actual table scraps, like legitimate table scraps. Like I could not have made it cheaper if I wanted to, in comparison to how expensive I could have made it, right? So the Rakiatas and Omen's Lights, which made the zoo build and brought me Mage Blood and disappointment felt back then. Yeah, you're all good, broski. And the thing is, another thing too, right? There's a lot of people that came into my Discord, right? Asking why they aren't doing any damage with the build. And then I ask, hey, are you like, can you send me your Peewee Ninja? Can you send me a video of you playing a game, like playing a map, right? Like for me to do proper, like they don't even send me their planner, or they send me their planner and there's no problem with it, right? Like they'll send me a planner and it's a carbon copy of what my character was, and then they won't record a video for me to show me the gameplay. They won't like ask me for help. They won't give me their Peewee Ninja. Like they won't do anything, right? And then they just complain that the build is bad or whatever. And it's just like, I don't know. I cannot find myself in PoE Ninja. That's understandable, man. You just need to go to like you just need to use POB instead. Do you know how to use POB? It's like way easier. But it's like, yeah. Like that's like the weird thing I have with it. It's like if you want me to do like tech support like people seem to want me to do, right? Can you at least help you do tech support? Like if you have an issue with the character, first thing I'm gonna ask you, your planner, like a POB of your in-game character, and then if that doesn't work, I'm gonna like ask you for a video of you clearing a map. Those are the two things I'm gonna immediately ask you every single time. Because if I can't see what you're doing and I can't see like what your character has on it, I can't help you. Genuinely, I legitimately can't help you, even if I tried, because I don't have like the ability to like peer inside your house and find your character, right? Like that's like having like a problem with your plumbing. Imagine you have a problem with your toilet and your plumbing, and the plumber gets to your house and you don't tell the plumber what's the problem. You don't tell him the symptoms, you don't tell him the issues, you don't tell him like, you know what I mean? That's yeah, you could even yeah, I could even join in a party in game, or you could just join Discord, a Discord call, stream your screen, right? And I'll just watch you play, right? That's like Discord has made it so easy. Discord has made it so easy, and I mean so ungodly easy to just hop into a video call and like just watch, right? That's like that's like my problem with it is like there's no reprieve. It's just instantly the moment nothing something works, something's broken or whatever. It's like, oh, it's the streamer's fault, or oh, it's the YouTuber's fault, or it's, oh, it's the it's the build's fault. Can you not? Okay, thanks. That's what happens when I sprint. I literally sprinted myself into a corner while I was ranting. I should probably like actually pay attention to the game I'm playing instead of like trying to have a multifaceted conversation. Yeah, I feel bad for ragging and all that. I did all that dodge rolling into mobs trying to put up frost walls on pack. You don't have to put like if you're clearing a map, you don't have to put frost walls on every pack though. Like in my gameplay, if you like go and watch my gameplay in my video, for normal trash mobs, I didn't have to do anything like that. I only did it if there was a rare by itself annoying the fuck out of me. That was the only time I did. That was legitimately the only time I put down a frost wall, when it was like one enemy that was all by itself. Like if I'm doing an abyss, there's a bunch of different enemies. If I'm doing like breach, there's a bunch of different enemies, right? The only time I would put down frost walls while clearing is if like a breach was opening and I wanted to blow them the fuck up, right? And shit like that. Like I didn't use it for normal gameplay at all. Like I didn't use Frostwall all the time, but it was very interesting experience of the quality of life that the zoo build has compared to a regular arrow build. I mean, yeah, but then it's more expensive, or it's either more expensive or it's slower. Like for instance, the Stormcaller arrow build, if played properly and invested into properly, is a really fast clearing build, right? But like if you're doing like expeditions with it, fast clearing doesn't matter at all. If you're only doing expeditions, fast clearing doesn't matter for shit, right? So it's not a good character for that. Which is why I didn't use it for expedition farming, right? Like that's like your thing too, is like there's gonna be certain things that builds are better at, right? Like, were you doing 200% delirium on top of the Abyss tablets you were doing, by the way? Like, were you doing 200% delirium on top of that? Please tell me you weren't. No? Okay. Just had to make sure, because if you were, that'd be crazy. Were you doing the effectiveness farming? Oh, were you doing the effectiveness farming? Because if you're doing the effectiveness farming too, right? Like, that's what happens when you're playing a budget build. I would invest like 1,000 more divines in my character, and then I would do content like that. Yeah, exactly. Like, I didn't make it for that content. If I wanted to make it for that content, I would not have made it so cheaply. That's like the thing with a lot of builds, right? Is like, if I'm gonna do more difficult content, which for tablet abyss like effectiveness farming is, right? I'm going to put more investment into it. Unfortunately, in this game, investment equals power, right? Especially if you want to play something that's like even remotely slightly off meta, right? Pounce on weapon swap? That does sound really funny. Do you have a dedicated swap at the moment? Uh, I'm gonna wait for this one. Uh, what do you mean dedicated swap? I use offhand for entangle for wither and for 10 critical strike hit chance, right? With effectiveness samples and nothing else except 8 modded corrupted maps and yada. I mean, yeah, yeah, but you're doing it slowly with the specifically with the Spiritwalker build, right? That's like my point. It's like that it's a minion build. It takes time to do those things, but the thing is in grand expeditions, you're not running across the map constantly, right? You're not trying to clear a bunch of trash constantly. You're just doing the expeditions and you're sitting there the whole time, right? It's like the same thing with ritual. Like for instance, when I was playing the supercharged slam build, the supercharged slam build, can you stop? What are you doing? Why what? Dude, what is this freaking oh my god. Stop. Dude, my stop. Pause the game. Pause. What is going on? Why is my latency so high? It's about survival and grand expeditions. Yeah, which is a completely different like ball game and what you do instead. Help! Help! It's not Nvidia. It's not Nvidia though. That's my internet. That's not Nvidia. Do I have 1K ping? No, I don't. Look. Oh my god, I do. Wait a moment. Holy shit. Is it because I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time? That might be why. Hmm. That might be why. I mean, I wasn't having issues with it earlier. I did have like one instance. Yeah, like for instance, when I was playing the supercharged slam build, I specifically went and did rituals with it. Because in rituals, I just sit there and spam the button. No moving required, right? And it was tanky enough to do it, right? Okay, I'll leave my thing open. Yeah, exactly. Like, ow. Uh, that doesn't work for this build because the chaining beams, they're based on attack damage. So I would have to have like a big attack damage weapon or whatever, and I'm not invested into that at all, right? That only works if you're doing like attack damage stuff. What is this? I've never seen this. One second. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, that's cool. It's cool early on, anyways. The electrocute? Oh yeah, electrocute would be cool. Yeah, for sure. Last few days, hefty investments double my damage in monkey. It's starting to show when I clearing runs faster. Yeah, that's sick, Cosmic Unicorn. That's really good. Yeah, usually when you invest in your character performs better. It's just like I said, because of the nature of the content that I make and all that, I make really budget tier characters on purpose because that's 99% of the audience, right? Like that's why I focus only on budget. I don't invest really hard because no one want like the people that are watching me for that, like they don't have the money to do that. And then they'll like try the character and it'll be like super expensive and then they won't like that's like the problem with that. One moment here, guys. Okay, I'm back. Also, stuff is super overpriced. When I played a couple months ago, mirrors went from 1 million exalts to 3 million exalts. Why are you picking up exalts? Like, why are you picking up exalts? Yeah, that's crazy, Rogue Arcade. I'll definitely have to try something like that. Mystic Spirits? Sure. Let me look. Here you are. I don't know if I can find it, bro. Yeah. I don't think I can find it, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's not here, sir. I don't think you can do like more granular. I'm pretty sure you can't go more granular, right? Yeah. That's unfortunate. I tried. It's all good, broski. I trust that you had a bad time with it. And like I could have spent more time explaining the build, but there's only like so much I can do on YouTube cuz if I like explained the build for like an hour, no one watches it any like no one wants to watch it, right? That's like my problem. That's like the dichotomy is people want to know how to play the build, but they don't want to watch the video. So it's like I don't know what you do. Like I don't know what you do at that point. Non-functional, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's like a big like issue in general. It's like, yeah, I could make the video an hour long explaining everything in exact detail and how things work and what I did and all that. But no one wants to watch that, so why would I do that? Like unfortunately I am like tethered to like what people want on YouTube as I make YouTube content, right? Are in the details always? Oh yeah, I know Cosmic Unicorn, you're all good. Like I said, I'm not calling you out specifically. Oh, oh, I see. I mean, it might not stay on it while you're weapon swapped though. There's certain things that don't stay when you're weapon swapped. Like, dude, it would be more I would be more than happy to make hour-long videos explaining every single detail possible where I show a high budget version of the build, a low budget version of the build. I'd show leveling. I do all of that. No one wants that. They don't want that. They want a 10-minute video. How do I play this? Okay, cool. Oh, wait, you're not doing 200% delirium in the character? All right, I don't want to watch it. It's like, oh, the expensive version can only do 200% delirium. I'm not watching it. It's like people get turned off by the smallest and stupidest reasons, right? So it's just like I just make one version and that's what you get. Like I've made hour-long videos and people still only watch them for a very small amount of time. So it's just like I realized like I was trying to make longer form content and all that, but I literally found that people just didn't watch anyways. So I was just like, why am I spending all this time for two people or whatever, right? It's unfortunate, but it's just kind of how it is. Okay. Oh, okay. That's good to know, Inkarian. Like I wanted to run a voices on a few characters recently. I just chose to not do so because, you know, the implications. See what tech you're using. Sometimes it can inspire something else. Yeah, of course. And 99% of people watching are probably like that, right? People don't watch my builds like to play the build. They watch it just for the entertainment value, and I'm fine with that. I kind of don't want to be a guide maker. I just want to show off what I'm doing on that specific day of time or whatever, right? Or what I'm playing. Yeah, exactly, Cosmic. sorry, Cosmic Unicorn. Did you ever did you jump in my Discord and ask for help? Did you do it in an annoying way so I ignored you? That's a better question. Because like there are a few people that joined my Discord and they're really annoying about it, and I just straight up ignored them because of it. Because it's like, if you can't just be nice talking about it, I don't care. Like, I don't know. You should be courteous to the people you're asking help from. Now, I was not looking for help. I just realized I blinded by wrong hope for something snappier, faster build, easier to grind on those omens of light. I mean, I would not have chosen that build for Omen of Light farming. Not because the build couldn't do it or anything, but because, like, Omen of Light farming requires you to be very in control when you do damage. Like, for instance, I wouldn't do it on a Spiritwalker. Like, Omen of Light farming requires a very specific setup, if that makes sense. Like, you need to, like, be in very control of how you do your damage. And the Spiritwalker build I was playing was not in control of its damage whatsoever. You kind of just splooged it all over the place. Like, odds are, if you're trying to do it, you'd end up just killing the mob before you even got a chance to, like, interact with it. Especially if you were actually invested into the character and stuff. Yeah, what cosmic? Yeah, you can just weapon swap and put them all on you. Yeah. Why am I even collecting exalts? Like, chaos are worth some, but nothing really drops. I'm forced to pick up exalts and shit. It's like a little currency to craft. What are you farming? What are you farming strategy wise? Like, what are you doing? Are you investing into your strategy at all? Like, what are you doing? You could buy some, like literally go to trade like this. Go to trade here. Do this. Buy these. Like, buy like extra hive blood tablets. Fuck, you don't even need extra hive blood tablets. Just buy breach tablets. Buy breach tablets, and then when you get your breach tablet, right, when you get your breach stuff, you go to the thing and open up catalysts. And odds are the catalysts you open, some of them are going to be very expensive, right? And then once you sell those catalysts, you can buy better tablets and then farm quicker, right? Like, you just need breach tablets, and you just do 4 breaches a map, and then you could it's like, I don't know. That's like the bare minimum, and like it's not even that expensive. It's not that much effort. You just need to like do your breach stuff. It's like the one of the cheapest farms you could possibly be doing right now. Like fuck, we'll do it after. I could try it. Oh, my prop. I have to empty my. I have to empty my. I need to empty my fucking. My hive blood first before we do it. Fuck it, we're doing it. I don't care. We're doing it. You know what? We're doing it. Why not? We're doing it right now. Tink. Do I have to take all my rarity off my gear too? Oh, how about this? I just won't pick up divines. I mean, I'll pick up divines, but I'll pretend I didn't drop them for the purposes of what I'm doing. That might be better. Yeah, it's probably better. I'll keep it all in my inventory too. Probably not on this build. I'd have to play a different build. I don't have like yeah. I'd have to. Maybe we'll try it one day. Maybe we could play a voltaic spark build. That sounds fun. Ritual circlets, mainly with 2 tablets. Suni, give me. Oh. Give me like 5 seconds. But yeah, I want to apologize, Cosmic Unicorn. I'm sorry if I sounded frustrated earlier. It's just like I have this conversation like every other day at least. Ever since I uploaded that build. Other grenades are? That's kind of funny. Uh you. All right, we're going to do the absolute most bare minimum breach farm possible. Okay, guys? We're going to literally do it as hobo as humanly possible, okay? But take out my expensive tablets. All right. Now, I'm literally just going to do uses remaining 10. Actually, I have tablets in my stash. You know what? We'll just buy the tablets just to point it out. Yeah. Well, my problem, Cosmic Unicorn, is like the issue is like they don't even come and ask for help. If they came and asked for help and then still had issues, then sure, right? But they didn't even come and ask for help. All right. Uh, is this right? What's wrong? Why am I only seeing chaos? What's going on here? Why is this showing me something different? Is this being weird? Why is this being weird, guys? I literally just searched. Oh, am I? No, I'm. Oh, I might have been searching on standard. Wait a moment. I might have been searching on standard. Give me a moment. Okay, all right. It's 100. Okay, it's 100 exalts per tablet. Okay, is 100 exalts per tablet expensive? Do you think 100 exalted? Okay, let's say you drop one divine. Okay, you just need to drop one divine. All right, that's all you need to drop. Let's say you drop one div. You get 4 tablets worth. Okay, here you go. Let's go buy 3 tablets. Let's just assume you drop one divine. Just one. That's it. Let's just assume that. If you can't drop one divine, you're actually genuinely not playing the game. Or you could just, I don't know, self farm your own breach tablets too. Like you could just go and do like breach, like find, like you could just do non-tablet gameplay, like irradiated tablet gameplay, and then just go find breach, right? And then get a bunch of breach tablets that way. That works too. That works too. That works too. Most of the time it's not about the builds, but the loot is still fucked up bad. What do you mean the loot is fucked up bad? I'm okay. All right. I literally went on trade. Okay. I bought less than a div worth of tablets. We bought a shitty tablet, shitty tablet, shitty tablet. Okay. 3 shitty tablets. All right. Oh, I need to go juice my tree real quick. 1 second. I gotta juice my tree real quick. One moment here. Let me go juice my tree. So my tree is at 0. So we can count this properly. All right, I'm squeezing my tree. I am squeezing the tree dry. Yeah, one moment here. I gotta pick all these up. All right, cool. Now, I need to juice my tree just a little bit more. Archmage? Okay. That's like a divvy. Actually, it's 2 divvy, actually. Found the breach tree disappointing? I do not find the breach tree disappointing at all. I'm making hella money with breach right now. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, now what we're going to do, I have my breach tree filled. I have lavish woungus to be found, okay? All right? Lavish womb gifts. That's all I have. Like, that's what we're looking for. We'll do Spiderwood, sure. All right. These tablets are 100 exalt each, which is literally the most cheapest, most, like, penny worth possible. Literally, like you could make this in an hour at most. You just need to drop one divine and you can get 6 of these tablets, okay? Or you could run irradiated tablets and farm non-juice content and drop tablets, okay? Here you go. We're going to do one map. I'm not going to count the divines that I drop. I'm not going to count any of that. All I'm going to count, okay? I'm only going to count the womb gifts, and we're going to do it step by step. Oh, I'm doing a different setup, Cosmic, yeah. All right, we're going to go do breaches. I have 4 breaches. I have 3 breaches in this map. Okay. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Stop, 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 stop. Asshole. Okay, now we're looking for our breaches, okay? You don't need pack size. That doesn't work. You want hive blood and womb gift chance. Pack size doesn't influence how much you get at all. It's just like in Pee-wee 1. Pack size on the map? Nope. Nothing helps. Nothing works. It's always a set amount based on the percent hive blood you have. Doesn't care about the difficulty of your map. Doesn't care about any of that. Yeah. There you go. Here's our first breach. Okay, that's our first one. 968 hive blood. 1 lavish wound gift. Now, an 81 lavish womb gift, by the way. This womb gift, the first fucking breach we did, by the way. I want to point out, the first breach we did, right? 100 exalts. Hive blood shown when you go back to the tree, unfortunately. 100 exalts. We paid for a whole tablet with 1 breach and 1 map. What, like, and this is like the most basic of drops. It's the most. All right. Now, it just goes into the tank, sir. All right. That's 100 exalts. Yeah, that goes into your tank. Man, you may lose money doing that. Doing what? What do you mean lose money doing what? Doing what? What do you mean? Lose money doing what? This is one map out of 10. I literally finished a third of our investment with one breach and one map. Oh, I think you're joking. If you're joking, yeah. Okay. All right. Now, another 1,000 and another lavish loan gift. Holy shit. We just paid for 2 of our tablets. We just paid for 2 of our tablets with 1/10 of the investment. All right. Now, cool. Let's go find our third breach. Where is our third breach? Oh, it's up there. Holy shit, that's another 100 eggs out, guys. That's 2/3 of our investment. I'm just doing this as a joke because, like, people are telling me, like, they're picking up exalts because it's like everything's super expensive and stuff. And I'm like, dude, you don't need to pick up exalts. Not this late into the league. Okay, run was a little difficult. A banded one. All right, that's a bad one. Okay, that's a bad one. I will say that was a bad one. The banded ones are bad. These are bad, okay? Now, we literally paid for 2 out of the 3 breach tablets we just used, and we still have 9 uses left. Okay? Right? Now, what we're gonna do is you just sell these, right? And then you'd buy more tablets, and then you'd have infinite tablets, and then eventually when you have more currency, you'd invest into higher okay, I'm done with this. Okay, I'm done with this. We're done. I don't know. It's so hard to make currency this patch, guys. It's so ungodly hard, man. Make a currency making video. I do want to make that as a joke, but I'm not going to. With all respect, I don't know why they're complaining. Some of us don't even pick up this shit. I know. I know. That's why I'm so confused. I don't know. It's just hard, man, to understand. Dude, I didn't. You could just self farm your own tablets too. They drop like candy if you don't have content tablets on. You know that tablets. You know that like tablets. Like content tablets, right? they drop more if you're not doing the content associated with tablets, right? How on earth can you not have divines even playing one? I know. You just need to drop one. Like, did you see that, Django? You would only need to drop one divine to start buying tablets and farming them. Just one. Just one divine, and then all of a sudden you have infinite currency. Literally, like infinite currency loop. Yeah, I do. I'm doing Alcan Go right now because I'm searching for cities and stuff, and I'm like preparing for other stuff, right? That's what's really nice about the Atlas I found, Cosmic Unicorn, is like while you're farming for stuff, you find other stuff to go farm later, and you end up in this infinite loop, right? Which I find really funny and cool. I have no idea, Rogue Arcade. I am not one privy to understanding that currently. Yeah, ritual tinks are crazy. I mean, ritual tablets are crazy now, aren't they? Yeah. You could even take your T15 maps, corrupt them, hit T17, T16s, and like sell those too. I don't even do that. I barely even do that because I just don't. I just like it's not convenient. Like it's just inconvenient now because I run a lot of strats that aren't T16 based, right? I don't even bother. I don't even bother with half the ways I could make currency because I just don't want to deal with it. Yeah, exactly, Jingo Bongo. Like I literally wasted money there buying those tablets. I just did it literally just to showcase like what I'm talking about. Like I'm literally just out and going hive blood farming. Like I said, I'd be doing ritual right now, but the game keeps freezing. Yeah, exactly, Cosmic Unicorn. It's crazy. Where am I going? Where are we going? Where's my last breach? Yeah, I agree. And the thing is like, yeah, it's like you're not making as much currency as someone like sitting in like expedition all day, but do you need to? Like, unless if you're like trying to go for like a 4 socket voices or mirrors or whatever, do you actually need to? Like, like if you're like a casual player, do you need to be making as much as Fubgun? You'd be making as much as 1% of Fubgun, right? You need to be able to just play the game, right? If you think about it. So it's just like, I don't know. Yeah, you should walk before you run. Exactly. Dude, like Gurai right now, I bet he's making like 10 times as much as me right now. by doing whatever content he's doing. I'm literally doing one of the most basic casual strategies you could possibly like do right now. I'm only farming womb gifts. Like I'm not even doing my citadels, dude. Like that's how like less of an issue I'm having with currencies. Like I'm not even doing my citadels. Like I'm not even doing them. I just don't feel like doing them because I don't feel like buying the stuff for it, right? All right, guys. Thank you all for coming around and watching. Thank you for coming to the YouTube stream, the Twitch stream. Thank you for coming around. Sorry I haven't been streaming much. We're getting back into it. Thank you so much for all the support as well on YouTube as well. I started memberships on YouTube as well. If you want to support me that way as well, you get access to my new series where I talk about builds that I didn't end up playing because they were garbage. If you want to like see those, right? And also as all your guys's like when you sub to the members on YouTube, I will put your name in the video somewhere. I don't know where yet. I'm gonna work on that. Maybe right after the intro. I don't know. I'm gonna like have a screen thanking for all the support and all that. But yeah, thank you so much for everything today. We're gonna end the stream now. I have things I gotta go do. We're gonna find someone to raid on YouTube and on Twitch, I mean, and then we'll move on. Oh my god, none of the people on my list are playing PoE 2. I need to go find someone else. Alright, give me a moment. Do we even have anyone to raid? Holy shit. I genuinely think I don't have anyone to raid. Wow, this usually does not happen. Holy shit. Wow. Alright, I literally don't have anyone to raid. Damn, that's crazy. Alright, well, we're just gonna end the stream, so thank you guys for coming around. Yeah, Sleepy's not on right now. I know. League is dead. I know the league is dead. I know. It's just funny. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for the time. Thanks for the stream. See ya.